Hey BoLS fans, AdamHarry here, back again with a BoLS unboxing, and today we have a lot of stuff for Star Wars X-Wing. This is, of course, the TIE FO fighter for the First Order. We've got the new Mining Guild TIE for Scum and Villainy, and we've got two ships for the Resistance. I'm pretty stoked about this, the T70 and the improved and new A-Wing. So it's actually a slightly different build of the model too, so I'm excited to open all these up for you guys and take a look at each one individually. So let's get started with the TIE. Alright, here's a quick look at some of the contents here. We'll get to the cards in a second, but we also have the little sheet that shows you what's in the box. We got the TIE, as you can see. This is the TIE FO for the First Order, their main battle line TIE fighter. Again, it's got the First Order paint scheme and everything like that. That's cool. And then we've got the different tokens and punch outs, the different ship cards for the base. As you can see here, there's quite a few different options. It's like 6 total. Well, 12 if you count the backside. So there you go. And then the ship dials as well. Here's the first batch of the TIE FO fighter pilots. Starting at the top, we have Midnight here. Then we've got Commander Malorus, Scorch, Static, Longshot, TN3465, Muse, and Lieutenant Rivas. Now you see the base ship, it's pretty straightforward. 2 attack die to the front arc, agility 3, 3 hull, 1 shield, so it's a little bit more protected than its Imperial predecessor here. You can see the action bar. Most of these ships have the same thing. Matter of fact, they all have the same thing. It's going to be a focus, an evade, a target lock, and a barrel roll option. Commander Malorus has a different charge action here. At the start of the engagement phase, you may spend 1 charge token, gain 1 stress token. If you do, until the end of the round, while you defend or perform an attack, you may change all of your your focus results to evade or hit results. So something cool there for one of those special pilots. Here's the last batch of pilots and also their quick build cards. We've got a couple of generics here, 3 of them to be exact: the Omega Squadron Ace, the Zeta Squadron Pilot, and of course the Epsilon Squadron Cadet. We also have a unique pilot, Null, who has a pilot skill of 0, so which is kind of interesting. While you are not damaged, though, treat your initiative value as 7. So super fast or super slow. So that is Null. And then of course we've got all the quick build options here. If you're looking to play right out of the box, don't have access to the app or anything like that, here are some options. These all clock in, everybody but Lieutenant Rivas. Everybody clocks in at threat level 2. Finally, for the cards, we have the upgrade options that are included in the box. If you're looking for more options, you can always get the conversion kit to give you a whole bunch of options. But we have Fanatical, Squad Leader, Swarm Tactics, and then 2 tech options: Targeting Synchronizer and Advanced Optics. Up next, we're taking a look at the Mining Guild TIE for Scum and Villainy. And as you can see here, one of the advantages is it has increased mobility, and that comes into play as it is able to kind of avoid asteroids better than a regular TIE. So it seems like a no-brainer kind of modification to me, but that's the ship itself with the alternate paint scheme and alternate solar panels there for the TIE. On top of that, we have the ships. There's 6 of those, as you can see, for the movement cards, or the ship cards. We've also got a bunch of tokens and, of course, the movement dial for the ship. There are a total of 6 ship cards and 2 quick build cards, as you can see here. These, by the way, are not front and back. They're just one-sided. Starting off here, we have at Pilot Skill 4, Foreman Prioch, sorry if I'm butchering that, Ahav, Captain Sivor, Overseer Yushin, Mining Guild Surveyor, which is a generic one here, and then of course the Mining Guild Sentry, another generic ship. Then the ship cards here are quick build cards. The ship itself has the notched stabilizers, so when you move, you ignore asteroids. Again, that's represented by the fact that these stabilizers, not solar panels, but the stabilizers are clear there. So greater pilot visibility, not invisibility, so they can see what they're flying through. So like the major weakness for TIEs, which was asteroids in all the movies, this one overcomes that. So there you go, Mining Guild. And then finally we have the upgrade options that are also included in the Mining Guild TIE box for Scum and Villainy. We've got Elusive Swarm Tactics Trick Shot, which seems appropriate for a ship that's really good at flying around in asteroids. It also has the static discharge vanes and the hull upgrade option as well. Up next, we have the T70 X-Wing for the Resistance. I really like this ship a lot. The X-Wing was one of the most improved ships in 2.0, the T65 version, and the T70 was already a much better version of that. So I feel like this is a really good ship. And what's cool about this ship is if you squeeze the engines, the S-foils actually do move. And don't squeeze the wings, squeeze the engines. Pro tip. Otherwise, you might break those wings on accident. But really cool ship. I like the paint job in the model a lot. Moving on, more ship cards for the bases, the ship punch-out tokens, your X-Wing dial, and then of course all of your tokens that you will need to use this ship. There's quite a few pilot options here, and we're going to go through those right now. Here are the first batch of pilots for the T70 X-Wing for the Resistance. Obviously, we're going to start with the big ace himself, Poe Dameron, then my favorite pilot, Elo Asti here, Nine Nub, Karakun, then Temin Wexley, Jess Pava's back, Joff Sea Striker, and Lieutenant Bastion. This X-Wing, of course, also has weapon hardpoint. You can equip a turret, a torpedo, or a missile upgrade, which is kind of neat. And then also we have the S-foil card, which we'll get to when we get to it. Let's take a look at the second batch of pilots. Here's the second batch of pilots along with their quick build cards. You can see here that the T70 X-Wing quick build cards, they actually do have a pretty broad range. Again, you have Poe starting at threat level 4 all the way down to a Blue Squadron rookie starting with threat level 2, which is kind of cool. As far as pilots go, we've got one unique pilot left and then 3 generics. The unique pilot is J. Chris Tubbs. Then you also have the Black Squadron Ace, the Red Squadron Expert, and the Blue Squadron Rookie. Here are all of the upgrade cards that come in the box. Obviously, we've got 3 astromech options here. You've got M9G8, you've got BB8, and then, of course, the generic BB astromech. We also have the title card, which is going to be Black 1. And then we also have the integrated S-foils. You can rock these as open, or you can flip this one over and have them closed to add some different maneuverability options for you. And then finally we have a tech slot, which is the targeting synchronizer. And finally we have the RZ2 A-Wing for the Resistance. This is a quick little fighter. You can see the dial down here. Lots of maneuvers, and it goes real fast. There's 6 different ship options here for the pilots we'll go through. But take a look at this ship. It's got a pretty neat change of pace here with the slightly changed up frame of the ship compared to the old version. Whoop, right off the base. And a cool paint job too, so I do like the new paint job on it. Lots of little details in there too, so pretty cool. Let's take a look at the pilot cards. Here are all of the pilot cards. As you can see here, we've got quite a few fast aces up top and a couple of different options for the generics down below. Up top we have Lulu Lampar, Taliesin Lintra, Greer Sonal, Zari Bangle, and then down here the 2 generic pilots. We have a Green Squadron Expert and a Blue Squadron Recruit as well. The ship's pretty fast, as we saw the dial. On top of that, it's got a really action-packed action bar. It has actually has a rotating firing arc, so for 2, and it also has 3 agility, 2 hull, and 2 shields. And then it also has the refined gyro stabilizers, which says you can rotate your targeting arc indicator to your front or rear after 90 degrees. After you perform an action, you may perform a red boost or red rotate action as well. So pretty maneuverable ship. I like the fact that it's basically can fire frontwards and backwards. So there you have it. That's the new A-Wing. Let's take a look at the upgrades. Here are all of the upgrade options included with the A-Wing for the Resistance. We do have the Resistance specific cards here, Heroic and Ferrosphere Paint. And you also have a small ship limited Prime Thrusters tech upgrade. So these 2 are tech upgrades, obviously. We have 2 missile options here. We have proton rockets and homing missiles for your ordnance. Well, that was our quick unboxing for all 4 of these ships. I'm AdamHarry from BoLS, and if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go make some pew-pew sounds as I move these around the tabletop. Thanks for watching. Click to subscribe. Check out more videos. And thanks for watching.